I'm gonna post the link now for you guys. So hopefully this is working. Like Google Hangouts has such an issue, like fucking working with YouTube Live. It's such a fucking pain in the ass sometimes, man. So I don't know if this is actually going out live right now. It says it's live, but there are 0 viewers, so I don't know if it's going. No. We already got a thumbs up, so there must be somebody fucking watching. Gotta pause, please. I want to see how far behind we are. Yeah. So the link's up there. Anyone who wants to come tag, you know, that's why I need someone else to hop on here. Hang on, cooking. Didn't hear. God damn it, Smooth. Hey, Mark, dude, get the fuck on here, dude. It's 3 a.m. here. Vanessa is sleeping. I need to be a little silent. Is that why you're not hopping on? What's Vanessa doing there, dude? I thought you fucking ditched her ass, man. What's up with that, man? Yes, well, we'll discuss that. Mark, you're fucking naked. Shut the fuck. Well, you better get on here now. I always feel bad for because it's fucking, like you said, 3 o'clock in the morning over there right now, man. A lot of my viewers are from all over the world, so like we got people from Australia and fucking Austria, Japan, Germany, fucking everywhere, Like right now, Mark right here, he's in fucking Australia.
Yeah, he came on when I was on last time.
Mark did? Yes. Mark White?
Yes, you were talking shit patriotically?
No, that wasn't Mark.
No?
No,
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Someone from Australia.
Yeah, I have a bunch of Australians. They love me in Australia.
They fucking
everywhere. Love in Australia, particularly. They fucking love me, dude. Glad to see you're doing good, man. You're looking happier than last time I saw you. Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, who we got? What up, man? Oh, is it fucking 3 a.m. over there, man?
Yeah, it's 3 a.m.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Well, we were talking earlier. You said you were going to join me, but I mean, that was like hours ago when we were talking, dude.
I'm still here.
But yeah, all right, good, man. Yeah, I was talking to Raph earlier when I first got on my phone. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to come and join you." But it's like 3 a.m.
And you just kept him waiting.
Yeah, so sorry it took so long, Raphael. But how you doing, buddy?
Games. No, don't worry.
So your girl came over? This is your old girlfriend, right? Vanessa? Yeah, that's your old girlfriend, right?
No,
right.
No.
What the fuck is she? What's she doing over there?
She's fine. We're watching a series, Supernatural, together, and she doesn't want to watch alone. So
why is she there? Yeah, dude.
Obviously, you know why.
Okay, well then. All right, we'll let it slide. Anyway, so now Donnie Brooke is bringing up Dulce base in New Mexico. Raphael, what do you know about the base in Dulce, New Mexico? Anything?
Is it the underwater one, or is it?
It's the one with Phil Schneider and the underground base where he said he killed 2 great aliens. You ever hear that story?
Yeah,
well, we've discussed it times, and I've fucking debunked it many a fucking times, man. So I'm talking about underground alien bases. I am not referring to Dulce base. That is fucking fake as fuck, dude. You know?
Yeah. Well, I don't know much about underground bases in general. Only the stuff I know from you, so not much to discuss with me.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess, dude. I gotta be quiet. I'm with my dog, so it's coming from Mark White. Walt Bauer said, "Damn, he spooked me. Who spooked you?" What up, Nofo 1977? You really gotta change your name, dude. Valkyrie, Vanessa, yes, I love your tattoos. No, it's Savannah. I think that's who you're talking about.
Vanessa's Rascal.
Oh, Vanessa, yeah, that's Ralph's girl.
Definitely. But thank you.
See, look how she paid attention to that shit, dude. She knew that Vanessa was Raph's girl. You know, I fucking didn't remember that, dude. I was like, who the fuck's Vanessa? Anyway, yeah, so want Dulce base, one of John Lear's stories. Oh yeah, well, John Lear, like, I don't know if he has anything to do with that, but I bet you he's commented on it and agrees 100% that it totally happened. In fact, he's probably like would up everything to say that Phil Schneider killed 10 aliens, you know, fucking shooting beams out of his eyes or something, you know, fucking John Lear's, you know, John Lear believes that the World Trade Centers, that the planes that hit them weren't even real. They were holographic images and these were just explosions. I mean, the most fucking crazy nonsense, dude. Hey, what up, Jason? How you doing, you motherfucker? Kathy, she's still wanting me to come over sometimes. Oh, is she, dude? Oh, I don't know. Maybe if I shouldn't say this shit online and kick it out loud, like she's fucking reading this shit, dude.
We do get nosy at times.
Right? Oh,
No.
Hey, what up, Justin? How you doing, buddy? Yeah. So anyway. Well, let's just get Dulce out of the way, all right? So Phil Schneider and that whole story, I want to say is completely fucking made up, dude. Like that dude just completely fucking made it, the whole story up, man. You know, I did a bunch of background on him, and he's full of shit. And in fact, he was actually trying to claim to get fucking medical disability back when he was claiming that he was in the military. First of all, they would have never been issued weapons, all right, because it's illegal for the military to carry weapons in the United States, except for when they're training or the National Guard, which he wasn't part of the National Guard. So, I mean, just everything about the story is fucking bullshit. The whole guy's full of shit, man. What up, Gyro? I'm good. Here with the missus, just like you. She says hi. Oh, tell her I said what's up, Jason. Or well, she sees it. Hey, how you doing, Mrs. Mrs. Jason? Yeah, Mrs. Balance. Yeah. So I mean, that shit we can go ahead and get out of the way. So if we get rid of Dulce, New Mexico, and get into real like underground bases, I would think places like Debunking in Turkey probably have the most stuff that's, you know, alien related or extraterrestrial related. I mean, just the undertaking of Debunking to chisel that city out. That city could hold 20,000 people underground. And what's up, Raf?
The city in Turkey which is with the air vents, you know, with the small. Is it this one?
Right.
Yeah. I heard, you know, Dr. Robert Schoch.
Oh yeah, Robert Schoch. Yeah.
There's new evidence that back in the day there was like a solar outburst. There was a solar outburst that like charged particles were I'm writing it.
So this is what Robert Schoch was saying. Robert Schoch was saying what? Now charged particles were doing what? I'm just fucking with you. Fucking talk.
It's like big lightnings. They were like not the lightning we see today, small ones, but the lightnings were like really big area of effect damage. That because they were looking for a meteor crater, but they couldn't find it. But they found all these small micro diamonds and stuff all over the Earth, but it didn't came from a meteorite. It came from this fucking big lightning strikes from the charged particles from the sun that basically melted all the surface of the Earth, and that's the only place where someone could stay alive would be underground. And that's one of the reasons why they built this city. Look, watch the latest podcast from Joe Rogan with Dr. Robert Chuck. It was like a month ago or so. There he's saying it.
Oh no shit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to check that out. And then that's an interesting theory because you know I mean that could even explain a lot. I mean a lot of shit, but for why they would build an underground city. Okay, so basically, when you go underground, if you're running from an invading army, going inside a cave is not a safe haven. It's the tomb. Okay, that's what happens if an army's coming after you and you and your men run into a cave. You're running into a tomb. All they have to do is set fire to the mouth of the cave, and everyone inside will die. So there's no just building a city like that to avoid an army seems stupid because they could easily kill them off just by gassing them out, smoking out, in fact causing total collapse of the whole city from above. There are a bunch of things that they could have done. So I don't think that Kuyu was built for a refuge from invading armies. I think it was used as refuge for people who were running from invading armies, but I don't think it was built specifically for that purpose. I think that either they decided that the materials that they had on hand, the trees and woods, everything like that, as stone, whatever, for building shelter, that carving out Darren Kuyu might have been easier, and they might have carved it out as a place to fucking live, and it would have been a huge undertaking. So there would have been tons and tons of people there, and the rubble isn't even like all the shit that they tore out is not there. Where did it go? What the fuck did they do with it? Oh, thank you. What up, like a boss? He says, sup, proof and lovely lady beside you.
Hi.
Man, I got to go to the hospital in 50 minutes. Are you serious, Mark? Goddamn, dude. Are you okay, buddy? Mark's always, he's just got to go. He's always got to go to the hospital. Dude. It's all fucked up. Mark, you got to get better. Make sure you go, dude.
Give me some of the nice stuff.
Dry leaf tobacco. Always. Oh well, Mark, are you already taking off? What's up? Where's Smooth at? Everybody. Jason, what's going on? Oh, it's probably fucking late over there. I'm sorry, guys. I had to do it at a weird fucking time today, man.
Q is already off to sleep. I was with him in the Hangouts like 4 hours ago.
You what?
I was with Q in the Hangouts like 4 hours ago.
Yeah, where the fuck is Q?
Qubit.
Yeah, no, where the fuck is he?
Sleeping. He gotta go to work in 1 or 2 hours.
God damn it. I know, that's why he missed it. Golfman missed it. I did it at a weird fucking time yesterday, but yeah, like today's a really weird time. I never go on at 6 o'clock. It's an odd time, But really, what I'm doing today is just testing out my I got my phone service fucking switched over, and I finally got like my same phone, but a whole new carrier and everything. And I'm running off its hotspot right now, so hopefully everything's working. Still, last thing I gotta try, which I'm gonna try today, is to actually upload a video. And I'm actually gonna upload a video of your video, Raph.
Nice.
Raphael sent me a cool video yesterday, a cool UFO video, so I'm gonna post that. Just do a little video, just to do a test, like a test run to see if I can upload any videos. But check out what Raph's got here. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Nice. Right? Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, dude. Fire it up. Kyle, you are interrupting my sex life with your crazy ass times. You owe me one, bro. I'm sorry. I know it's a fucked up time. I'm sorry for ruining your sex. You know, just fucking, you know, just tell her to jiggle your balls and you just jiggle her titties and watch the fucking show right now. All right.
Right.
Just give them a good jiggle and just pay attention to the show, dude.
Right. You're watching the show. Don't worry about it.
Right. Oh, what up, Kenny Rogers? Love that name. Jay says 2 a.m. there. I know it's fucking late for you guys. I usually try to do it around 12 o'clock. You know, it's like the best time I find for everybody. You know, so this kind of sucks doing it so late. But didn't I? Okay, so I used to do it because I used to have like a schedule. So I would come on. Raphael, what was my old schedule, dude?
Around, for me, it was like between 1 a.m. and sometimes you went on like at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I did it at fucking
and sometimes when it was 10 p.m. it was sometimes I
Well,
could watch you at work, and sometimes you
show
were
at like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. That's something at the time in Washington, which is the same time here. And I think I would do one show at like 12 and then one show at like fucking 9 or something. I fucking wow, fuck you, Frankie. Yeah, wow, 2 days in a row. I know I'm fucking back, dude. Now I got my fucking internet. Like you guys, even though I had like the best service plan on Straight Talk, like their fucking top paid plan, I could not fucking use out here. I had to totally get rid of Straight Talk, get a whole new fucking carrier, and get a whole new fucking phone number. And fucking, but now I have internet, so I can get back to uploading my videos on a regular basis like I used to fucking do, like I normally did, you know? And the only reason it ever stopped is because I came out here and it's there's just zero service out here. You know?
Now you saved yourself.
Right?
I totally knew what you were going to say.
I knew what he was going to say too. He's been busy. Sorry.
Absolutely.
Not sorry, but anyways.
Yeah, he did say he was fucking crazy. He did kill himself. Phil Schneider did kill himself and fucking was absolutely fucking crazy. Yes, he was, dude. And the government, he tried to make people think that the government fucking killed him when he killed himself. This is how crazy the guy was, dude. Fucking, this dude was off his walls. Fucking crazy. What up, Dennis? Yeah, what is his name? Is Sabrina. She has taken a contract out on you. Never crossed an Irish woman. Ooh. No, I don't want to do that. I think Savannah's actually Irish. Savannah, what are you?
I'm Irish.
She's Irish. Yeah, Savannah's Irish, you know.
So he's got a point. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't want to cross hers, but
It would not be smart.
tell her just enjoy the show. Tell her to join in, dude. And to tickle your balls a little bit.
She's Irish. Give her a fucking beer. She'll be fine.
Yeah, near a beer, man.
Yeah. Don't get in the way of her sausage either, so I guess you got a point.
Jason said, don't be hogging up the pipe, Kyle. Greedy guts, toke pass, bro. We're right. Well, you are all fucked, bro. Well, yeah. Yeah, Sasha's saying he couldn't handle his crazy lies, so instead of getting caught up, he killed himself. Yeah, he did. But wouldn't it be cool if aliens killed him? Yes, you know, it would have been fucking awesome if aliens came back and killed him and fucking pissed on him, dude. That's what Phil Schneider said. Phil Schneider said that to his wife, okay, he told her that when he first encountered the aliens, to kill them, he pissed in a hard hat and threw it on them. And that's what he fucking said. And he ended up changing his story to him shooting him and like fucking, so, you know, and this was an interview with his wife, dude. I liked Phil until he said that piss story. That's the, what do you mean? You didn't even know Phil until he said that story, dude. Fucking who was that guy until that story came out? He wasn't fucking nobody, man. That dude's fucking crazy as all fuck. Derek and Kyle's a chat. I'm working, so can't stick around, but drop by to say hi and leave a like. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for dropping the like, man. Yeah, everybody, fucking hit that thumbs up button, man. I know it's fucking hard because like I don't even hit it on my own fucking shit, but I'm going to right now. I just did. I just liked my own video. Bigfoot killed Schneider, right? The aliens should have pissed acid on him, right? Motherfuckers. Like a boss said, I did a thumbs up. Hell fucking yeah, dude. Good. Thank you. I read a bit of it, done some research and couldn't pick my ass off the floor for 3 months from laughing my ass off, right, dude? I mean, everything about it is fucking wrong. Everything the guy says, dude, I researched the shit out of it. Dude's full. Dude's full of shit. You know. Yeah, Valkyrie saying Bigfoot killed Snyder. That's fucking funny. What up, UFO man? How you doing, buddy? Oh yeah, see, yeah, I just went up to like a fucking 11 likes, dude. Oh, there's back.
I'm back, bitches.
What up, home skillet? What up, UFO man? Did you give it a like? Give it a thumbs up. We're talking about underground. What up, Jason?
What up?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm here to clear up Phil Snyder's story. I'm really a CIA agent. I killed him.
You can, oh, you're telling the truth. You're coming
it's all true.
Oh, now it seems right now that Raphael's naked. Now we can actually get UFO proof back on because
I'm naked too.
There was something off on you.
It's not right, you know. Jason, I can't believe you just admitted to fucking Phil Schneider, dude. You're going away.
That's fine. You gotta find me first.
You fucking oh, that's right, dude. They're never gonna. I bet you it's impossible to track you down through the internet. In fact, all you'd have to do is watch UFO proof and you can find out exactly where you live.
More than likely, yes.
Where the fuck do you live?
Sorry. Where do I live?
Yeah, you live in fucking Ireland, right?
I live in Dublin, Ireland, yeah. The main street in Dublin is about 200 yards from my house.
That's another place, Ireland, dude.
I've been to Dublin, actually.
You've been to Dublin?
Yeah, she says you ain't there. She says you're full of shit, dude. She's like, that Jason guy don't live in Dublin. I know that's not good, dude.
Oh, you know O'Connell Street. You've been in O'Connell Street.
You've been up Collins.
You're on the big street, the main street in Dublin, O'Connell Street. I live about 200 yards from there.
Very cool.
That's
Wow.
cool, dude. It's the fucking party street, dude.
Well, you don't get to see no UFOs. You can't even see the fucking sky cop.
Oh, no, I bet, dude.
Likely.
Virus is saying Stan Romanek, the kitty diddler. Oh, yeah, dude. Valkyrie said, welcome back, naked Ralphie. Yeah, exactly. He's always getting fucking naked.
And by the way, there's there. Well,
There's our all right.
What's up?
That's the missus there.
Right.
Oh, hey, how you doing, Sabrina?
How are you, Kyle? How are you?
Very good, sweetie. How are you?
All right.
Don't talk to her. She's a skeptic.
Did I interrupt your sex? Listen.
No, don't mind him.
No,
I still have
you know,
No, I'm just joking, bro. You know me.
I want you guys
Trying to wind you up.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right, Sabrina. I'm sorry.
No problem, Kyle.
I'm fucking around. You know me.
And this is why you guys won't turn the camera on, because you both are fucking naked, get in the bedroom. They got a bunch of fucking forks out. And shit. You can't turn the fucking camera. You're all sweaty and fucking got fucking lube all over the place. You guys are all shiny and shit, dude.
I wouldn't be that lucky.
Right?
I wouldn't be that low. Seeing that Raph is always naked, I thought I'd be naked as well.
It's when he's naughty, Kyle.
Hey, let me tell you how naughty this chick, dude. The fucking first time we hung out, first time we fucked, we were balls, dude. We were frying on acid. Fucking
One better one. The first night I met Sabrina.
Awesome, dude. It was fucking.
The first night I met Sabrina, I got gunned down. I got shot.
What?
Yes.
You got shot?
Yes, I got shot. Yeah.
I was 16. He was 19.
No fucking way, dude.
Yes.
Yeah. And his two friends run, and I stayed.
Two so-called hard men ran, and she stayed.
Are you serious?
I am 100% serious.
Yeah.
100%.
No shit, dude. That's fucking awesome.
Like, someone walked up to me with a double-barrel shotgun and let rip with it. Close range, like fucking, like seriously close.
No shit, dude.
Yeah.
Point blank in the knee.
Like point blank in the leg.
God damn, dude. That's fucked up. Did it hurt? Did you fucking
Did it hurt?
I mean, maybe he manned up and he was like,
Actually, believe it or not, actually, it doesn't hurt that much. It just burns, and then like it goes numb after about 20 seconds. But that 20 seconds feels like a year.
oh, fuck, right, dude? Did it go through the bone?
Yeah, straight through. Yeah.
Damn, dude. That's fucking brutal, dude. I'm sorry, man.
That's when I knew she was a keeper.
You guys look like, I don't know why I feel like I'm watching a porno. Like, I don't know what it is about you two. Like, right now it's the lights, but like, I really feel the sex like in that fucking room, dude. Maybe it's like a
Leave your hat on.
you guys were down, dude.
No.
Kyle, I have 2 children. Sex life is gone.
I have 2 children. Sex life is not good.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, you guys gotta learn how to do it.
Gone. You just have to be sneaky and plan it and shit like
It's all
that.
about timing.
It's all
That's
about
true.
timing.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Just at the 9 and 10 and getting them to bed is very hard.
Oh,
You know?
yeah. See, that's a weird age because you can't even like get them fucked up or nothing, dude. You know, that fucking drink beer or something. Fucking
Right.
go in your room, smoke it.
Sorry, Savannah.
Trouble,
Don't
motherfucker.
let him near your children. He will corrupt your children. Do not let him near.
At that age, you can't do that yet. You're kind of stuck with them, and they're like, "What's going on in there?" Hey, you know, they're like, "What's that noise in there?" Dad, what's going on? Is everyone okay? What's going on in there, you guys?
Well,
That was.
you remember the night my little daughter hacked me? You remember that night? That's how smart my daughter. That was fucked up. That was.
His shit was, it was his thing on there, dude. His daughter took over, you know, was talking all this shit, dude. And we're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, who the fuck? He's like, oh, it's my fucking daughter, dude. Like, it was so fucking funny. We were tripping out that someone like,
She said, will you marry me, Kyle? That's what she said.
right now, will you marry me, Kyle? Right, dude? I thought it was so funny, dude.
And I wouldn't mind. I was out having a joint and I couldn't, my brain wasn't working properly.
Yeah.
So it took me longer than usual to cop on what was going on.
And they were sitting right beside me doing it. And the 2 little bitches were laughing. And I didn't realize what they were doing, you know? Wagons.
Well, it was funny afterwards. It was funny as fuck afterwards.
Oh, shit. What up, Luke? How you doing, buddy? What up, Mike? Sorry if I don't see your guys' stuff, man. You know, yeah, fucking. I tried, like I was saying yesterday, man, trying to read the comments and trying to do it fucking and talk live and fucking do. It's like I always get caught up in each one, then a bunch of fucking comments pass, and I try to say what's up to everybody, man. Susie, what up, Susie? You know, yeah. So, anyway, we were discussing underground bases. So, and like I was saying, like Darren Kuyu, now I don't know if it has anything to do with aliens per se. I just like, you know, what was accomplished by men with nothing. I mean, with the most basic tools, they built this entire underground city. I mean, this would have been such a, I mean, with no fucking equipment, not even, not even carts to push stuff with, because the hallways for people to walk through are the size of people. So you couldn't even get carts in there, so they were doing this all by fucking hand. All of this was, I mean, it's insane. It's 13 stories underground, 20,000 people. So people in the deepest part, in the deepest room, there's over 15,000 little air vents and shafts going into every fucking room in Debunking. So you can breathe perfect no matter how deep you are inside it. The air is always perfect, man. I mean, and just about
How
that.
the fuck did they drill the air vents?
How did they drill? Thank you, Ralph. Exactly. How did they drill these fucking air shafts? I mean,
They are this big.
Exactly. That's exactly
A
how
mile long.
some of them are. And they fucking drill these things hundreds of feet down. Like, how the fuck did they do that? They have a giant long drill bit? Like, how the fuck did they do that? That's how we would do it. But there's no evidence of that. There's no tools in the archaeological record that exist that show us how they accomplish stuff like that.
There's lots of stuff that doesn't add up in archaeology. Lots of stuff. Like from the pyramids to Baalbek, Humafunku. Like, it's fucking...
Baalbek, now that place, you're talking 9,000 BC, that platform was built. The trilithon stones were built,
700 tons.
Yeah, I mean, and the trilithon might be the famous ones, all right, but it's there are other stones that are bigger than the trilithon stone.
1,200 tons, yeah.
Right, and the stone of the pregnant woman that was attached to the earth, but that they thought was, okay, they said it was too big to move. That's why they left it there. It was simply too big. It was huge. And then as they excavated it and just went under it and found out there are other ones underneath it that are even bigger. And that one was moved to its position because it's out of line with the other ones. So it was obviously moved into position. So they definitely moved it. They definitely used blocks that big. We can see them at the Temple of Jupiter in Baalbek. So we know for a fact they were used. And I mean, they were transported a mile away. If you go and you look on Google Earth and you look how far, I mean, it's a mile away. They transported 1,000-ton fucking stone, over, and there's no fucking roads. It's like you would think there'd be like a straight path just cut out for it, right? There's not. There is no path going from the quarry. There is, but there's like fucking road. It's just like roads and shit. It's not like a straight shot from the quarry to Baalbek to the Temple of Jupiter where you think it would be. It doesn't exist. So it's like, how the fuck did they get these?
Even if they could roll something along and build a wagon, you're still going to have to lift that with pulleys or something like that. And
that's another thing. Not only that, but they lifted it over 25 feet in the air. Now, they said in our time, over 25 feet in the air, but they found out that Baalbek, actually the fucking foundation, goes down further than they thought. And so at that time, it actually they would have been lifting the 1,000-ton megalithic stones over 50 feet in the air. They would have, I mean, that's fucking impossible, man. That's fucking insane, dude. Our largest cranes would have difficulty lifting stones that heavy.
I'd agree.
It's fucking mind blowing. They did it somehow. They could do it, and it was easy for them because they were stacking them up like. And it's funny because these stones are not on foundation stones; they are in fact on smaller stones underneath them. They had a weird way of doing construction where we would do a fucking we would do a base with a solid stone with the biggest stones, and then work smaller stones on our way up. But they started with smaller stones and worked up to bigger stones, and then went back to smaller stones.
Would it be building on top of something else that was already there?
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. And like that platform was already fucking there, and they built on top of it. The Romans, everybody did. Everybody put their name on Baalbek. Baalbek was such a special place to everybody in that part of the world. It was by the Romans. It was called Heliopolis. Which is the city of the sun. So I mean, it was special to the Israelis. It was special to the fucking the Assyrians, Babylonians. everybody. I mean, the thing had been around since before all of them. You know, it had always been there. So when you go there, you can see each culture had put their mark on that place, but it's still debatable on who actually like erected like the columns at Baalbek and, you know, some of those megalithic stones and shit, you know.
But you know, I've done engineering, yeah. You know, I've studied. I've done engineering, yes. And I reckon even with today's knowledge, with pulleys, mechanical advantage, stuff like that, I don't think that nobody could do it now.
It would be so fucking difficult, you know. Now I believe that we could do it. I don't believe there's anything that we can't do, you know. I believe that we can make time machines, anything that we like, and that's even what God says in the Bible, you know, during in the Tower of Babel, you know, that he's saying that we have become as gods, and anything that we set out to do, we will now be able to accomplish, you know, which is why he fucking dumped us down, you know, because we are that smart. So anything that we set out to do, we can get accomplished, you know. So if we want to make those stones, we could absolutely do it, but it would be insanely difficult to do it. And there would be so much time, money, and effort invested that nobody would ever attempt it. You know, because
unless it was the whole civilization geared towards that one task. If the whole civilization was geared towards that one task, possible. That's possible.
What you need. You need when you have an entire civilization that's geared towards one thing. When they all learn one thing, that's when you get like the Egyptians and shit. You know, you get them so you know, religiously stuck. You know, they become like a cult. And it just becomes so fucking large, you know, like the Egyptians were like a giant fucking cult where they were all super subs to the point that there was a time where they went to war with another army that defeated the Egyptians by bringing cats and throwing cats at them. And the Egyptians were terrified and would not touch the fucking cats. And they had cats on their shields and stuff, and this would scare them away. And they completely lost this fucking battle, all because they fucking were scared to death of cats, and the other generals knew this. And they brought a bunch of cats to the fucking army. They were fucking catapulting them in there, and they're cats, dude. And
they were homosexuals and afraid of pussy.
You know, because of their religion.
They could have been homosexuals and were afraid of pussy.
They have no orgies on fucking
They could have been homosexual and being afraid of pussy.
Maybe that was it. Well, whatever the fucking reason was, they were scared to death of it, and it just totally fucking pushed them away, dude. You know, like it made them give up fighting, man. You know, so when you have an entire culture raised under conditions like that, that's what you get. You get people, you know, who devote their fucking lives to something, who would die for something, who would kill for something. You know, their whole life is raised up in their beliefs on that. So cutting and moving stone, I mean, that could have been a big fucking thing to everybody. And they were just like, that's what we're fucking into. But it seems odd because everybody did it. Everybody, every culture, all fucking cultures that had no contact with each other, all of them did. Even like fucking the most remote islander people, like fucking Easter Island and shit, dude, and people in Micronesia and everything, you know, they would still build megalithic fucking monuments, dude. It didn't matter where they were. So any culture, wherever you were, you built megalithic structures. Why? Why did we all do that? What was the point of us doing that? You know, was it just to say, hey, we were here? You know, was it to show other people that look how powerful we are? You know, like each fucking city or state, you know, like the builders of Baalbek would be like, look, we're competing against fucking the pyramids, you know? Look how great the pyramid is. It's like the greatest one. And like you compete against each other, right? Saying, look how strong we are, you know, we can move shit like this. And that just terrifies your fucking enemy mentally, you know?
Yeah. But that's the same as there's lots of correlation between the stories of people that were taken away and given like taught by somebody else, maths, engineering, science. Like throughout history in India, China, Jesus, a couple of other places. I've been teaching the missus about it because she's a skeptic. She doesn't believe nothing. She wants to see it.
Well, yeah, you know, and it's good to be, you know, it's good to be a skeptic, and it's like you know, I'm all about being a fucking skeptic about everything, you know. but you know, I want to be open. I am open-minded, you know, because I know that UFOs exist. I have so little UFO information. I have just enough information. Is all built on fucking eyesight, you know.
Yeah.
But with that alone, you know, I have a little bit of information, and that's what I base all my investigation stuff off of. And I have to be skeptical about everything. You know, fucking, you know, and it sucks because it really feels like, man, it feels like you're just fucking it. You know, it feels like you're losing hope. Like, oh, you're never gonna fucking, you know, it's not out there. Everything is fucking fake, you know. But the fact is that I really seen it, so I know that it's real. So, you know, it doesn't hurt me, you know. But I understand that it might hurt some of you guys who haven't experienced it. But if you experience it, I mean, it's fucking over with, you know. I mean, it's done. You know for a fact. You're like, that's it. I seen it. The motherfucker's real. You know, they fucking exist. They interact with humans and they follow you around and fucking they can affect your mind and shit. It's fucking crazy, man. But
well, you know, like I've only had an accidental sighting, but like,
yeah,
I agree with the conscious thing. There's definitely a conscious element to a UFO sighting.
Absolutely.
Also, well, some people are not ready for the question, never mind the answer.
Oh, right.
So like that interferes with the whole world view of everything. So unless, and even if they see it with their own eyes, they won't believe it. They just say it was hallucination, something else. And I gotta admit, I was a gullible asshole when I first started checking out YouTube stuff, because I didn't know there was big money to be made with fucking making fake UFO videos.
Oh yeah, dude. You know,
like when I heard the amounts of money that Security and 10 and them kind of channels are making, I was saying like, what? How? You know?
Oh yeah, fucking. And back in the day, it was fucking Third Phase, man. You know, they had the fucking videos, man. You know, they fucking for fucking fake UFO videos, man. They were kings of that shit, dude. You know, I cannot believe how much they have fucking turned around, dude. I mean, is that not the coolest thing in the world, or what, dude?
Yep, I really agree.
I think, you know, we had such a fucking influence on that. Like, that's so fucking cool, dude. You know,
well, I have to say, I was against that at the start, but I said, you make the decision, it's your channel, I'll back you. That's it.
Dude, I think you know, a lot of people were against it, you know, but I had a fucking feeling, and after talking to the boys, I was like, this is the fucking right thing to do, man. And have they fucking stuck with that shit or what, dude? You know? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's so awesome, man.
And actually our first conversation was about Third Phase video. Remember the lights that they had? They were showing the lights, the lanterns in the ceiling.
Yeah.
They had them hazed out. And our first conversation was about that.
Oh, no shit, dude.
I took a smart comment underneath that, and you wrote back to me, and then that was it. That was the start of the journey kind of thing. But as I said, like, it's worked out good.
Right? Exactly.
Same thing happens with Tyler. That's all good. That's 2 million people.
Exactly. You know?
That are getting decent information.
Daniel saying nobody believes UFO sightings until it happens to them. That's fucking right, man.
Very true.
Wattbauer saying, why, Daniel, do you think it's unlikely that human being with the same problems and drives wouldn't come up with the same solution? What up, Rob? How you doing, buddy? No, you know, and
they would come up with similar solutions, not the exact same.
And nobody believes UFO sightings until it happens to them. That's so fucking true. What up, Rob? How you doing, buddy? I don't see my lower third, dude. You guys see it?
No.
I can't.
No, you're missing. There's a big border around you.
I'm gonna try to play it real quick. You guys should see my fucking my banner up, dude. I don't know why nope. What the fuck, dude? That's stupid as shit. I wonder if it's because I got the I don't know. That's dumb. Anyway, sorry about that, you guys. We're discussing underground alien bases. I think we got off topic a little bit, but you know, I always want to try.
I missed that part. Sorry, I jumped in and took over. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Share whatever story you fucking want, man.
Oh, you know my story. It's a fairly simple one.
What up, Zombie Brainstorm? How you doing, buddy?
Al, do you happen to be in Central America?
Hi, Kyle. What up, Lee? How you doing, buddy? UFOs. What about Dulce? We were discussing that at the very beginning. Fucking bullshit. It's fucking crap. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, you guys. I always forget to say that, but fucking go and click that fucking thumbs up button. And show some love. We are discussing underground alien bases. So do I believe that there are underground alien bases?
Of course.
Yes.
No, underground bases, not underground alien bases.
I believe that there are underground alien bases. All right. And there's a couple reasons why. But it seems like that's something that they would do as a place to make their own. It seems like underground would be the best. If you're coming and going, if you're collecting data from a planet and you have to send probes and they have a place to land, to meet up, to change data, to refuel, fucking whatever, and you want to have a certain safe spot that's not going to interfere with any of the life on the planet, you would have it inside the ground,
under the water.
You're not disturbing the natural fucking wildlife on this planet or whatever, but what people describe like these underground alien bases where they're mutilating people and shit like that, like that's insanity, man. That shit's bullshit. Kid. Don't fall for any scary stories, man. That's all it is. Fucking scary stories. It's fear mongering. It's bullshit, man. I don't know.
On the water, Kyle.
But do something. I bet you it's very bland. I bet you it's like very meaningless, but I bet you they have it.
Like if you're coming to a planet that's 70% water, why not be under the sea?
Or be under the sea, but that's the thing. You don't want to disturb the wildlife, and there's a bunch of wildlife under the sea. So you would want to be under the ground, under the sea as well, because you wouldn't want to disturb the natural life. The natural life that's swimming around, or crawling around, whether you're on land, whether you're in water, whatever.
So you're talking about zero impact on the earth kind of thing.
Yeah, you would have to. You wouldn't want to have any kind of impact because you couldn't study your
I guess
you study, like if you're interfering in an animal's life and you're trying to study it, you're not going to get the exact results. You won't get actual results. Your results will all be flawed. So whatever you're observing will be flawed because the animal's going to be behaving differently because you're around. So you have to be out of sight of the animal. Can't know you're there for it to fucking perform completely naturally in its natural fucking state, man. Now some animals can and they do over time, but as just for most animals, that's what it's like. So you wouldn't want to do that on a planet if you're going to study the planet or send probes to it, collect data, whatever. You would want to go underground, and I believe a mountain would probably be the best place for them. It's still underground, but it's in the mountain. Yeah.
No, it's just like I've heard the stories of UFOs entering water and that kind of thing, and like,
oh yeah, dude, absolutely.
That makes sense to me. Like to be underwater.
Exactly.
I don't think they're going to be coming in and landing at Area 51 and going into their own little special corner of Area 51 kind of thing. That this is the alien part of it, kind of. Like as you said, it's going to be like it will blend in. No one would notice it at all.
No one's going to know it's there. I mean, only the people that fucking that are meant to fucking see it will see it. But it fucking exists.
Yeah.
You know, it's not going to be out in the fucking open, and it's not going to be in a place where everyone's going to fucking know, but it's going to be it's going to fucking be there, you know. I wonder how you would go into it, you know. I wonder like what the opening would be like, you know.
Have you ever seen the Star Trek episode where they have an observation post for people, and it's blended into the mountain completely? It's a hologram.
You know, it's got to be like a holographic projection. You know, it's something like that. That makes sense, man. That's something we would do. You know,
like
and
a tree.
There's the natural fucking life around it, so you would totally blend it in. No one would fucking know, and you'd be hunky dory. You know.
Yeah, like what they do in the Amazon with a blind in the tree and just take photographs.
Right. Absolutely, you know. Carl Jung's theory on archetypes explains it best. They built them for gods that came into the unconsciousness of humans because we need rain and meat to win wars. The bigger the megaliths, the more favorable they are to their gods, you know. I mean, sure, but that's a speculation. I think people underestimate the creativity of humans to make up stories. Not all stories have to be set in reality, especially religious. That's just coming from Watt Bauer 313. Bobby Cash, what up, Bobby? It would take you a nanosecond to park them in Antarctica. Daniel saying UFOs are real. I have my doubts. They come from different planets, crossing impossible distances. I think they do. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea where they come from. But I believe that they could be crossing huge distances like nothing, you know, using special relativity. You know, if you're warping, like if Bob Lazar is correct right now, if you're able to create an antimatter reactor engine and contain it, and it uses, you know, it's 100% efficient, which is obviously against the fucking first rule of thermodynamics. You know, let's just say it is, and you amplify the gravity B wave around your ship, and you're in your own gravity wave, and you're constantly chasing a little bit of distortion, you know, a time distortion. Now that it's been warped, so you're constantly like rolling downhill and chasing a tiny little piece of distortion.
You're surfing the wave.
Jumping huge distances like that. Like it's fucking nothing, because it's just fucking warped to you. So huge distances would literally take fucking seconds to get to, you know? It fucking, you know, if you're able to create that fucking, if you're able to do that, it makes fucking perfect sense. Fucking special relativity says it's okay, so fucking it doesn't even go against our laws of physics. So yeah, so coming from a different planet, as weird as it seems fucking logical that it could fucking happen. Do any of the UFOs that I experience come from other planets? I don't fucking know. You know, they could come from other dimensions for all I fucking know. I have no idea. They showed the fuck up and blew my fucking mind.
The sphere I seen blew my mind. But what blew my mind even more was someone asked me, was there an Institute of Technology nearby? As if they were flying what I seen.
Oh, well, I mean, it's fucking possible. You know, you can't put anything past those fucking kids. But, you know, still, when you see a UFO, you know. Like, there's this whole difference. Like, when you see one for real, it's fucking so alien that you recognize it instantly as not being from here. And it instantly has this fucking feeling of, wow, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, it's like a fucking weird animal for the first time that you've never heard of or anything. You're just like, oh, what the fuck is that, dude? You know,
I explained it to Sabrina as I could have had somebody standing beside me firing a gun beside my ear, and I wouldn't have heard it.
Fucking notice? No, not at all, dude. You know,
there was like, a bubble around me in it.
There's a total fucking
get
zoned in, man.
Yeah, there was just me and the little sphere. Everything else was
nothing. It just black out.
Yeah. But what made the IT and the Institute of Technology thing funny was, as this thing took off, it took off that fast that it looked like it turned into like 20, 30 objects as it zoomed away.
No shit, dude.
And like as it accelerated. Did you ever see Star Trek?
Yeah.
You know, the ship goes and it looks like it stretches out. It stretches out.
That's
It
what
like a strobe light effect kind of thing.
No shit, dude. So it was like,
and like even when it moved in sections of 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, but really fast.
yeah,
It was batshit crazy.
shit, dude.
Yeah. Like I sent it to you on email. Do you want to go through it? It's in your email.
You know, I'll have to go. I have to go. Resend it to me, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
You were saying about making a video of all our experience.
Dude, I've got so many fucking emails I haven't read, man. I haven't even had internet to fucking read fucking shit, dude. I finally got all my shit back. Thank God, dude.
And is the job still on with Snooch, yeah?
Oh yeah, I just talked to fucking Stooch yesterday, dude. I just fucking talked to him, man. It's still going down, but it's fucking, dude, it's construction, man. You know how flaky that shit is, dude. You know? So I, you know, and I've been doing it for years, so I know all about it. And so, you know, it's just fucking hurry up and wait, man, you know?
I've done it myself.
So that's all it is. But he did say that we could be going from anywhere as soon as a week to fucking 3 weeks, man. So we'll fucking see, man. Hopefully it's fucking weeks. I want to get fucking started on this shit, man. But you know, either which way, it's fucking cool, dude. I just know this, you know. I know that if Snooch says it's so, it's fucking so. You know, the shit's going down. It's all I give a fuck about.
Most definitely, I would agree.
You know, now it's just playing. All I'm doing now is playing the waiting game. You know, and since I'm fucking with Savannah, it's fucking, it's great. You know, it's a fucking great waiting game now. You know.
Is Savannah the girl that you were going to meet when you got arrested?
Yes, yes. This is who I was going to meet when I got arrested. I was on my way.
I hope you made it worth his while when you got out.
Oh, you didn't see the rest of the video? What is it? Super sex women? I think you said it was. I'm a super villain for some reason.
Let's forget all that.
I'm not allowed to watch his videos anymore.
Yeah, I was talking about that shit. I didn't think she was going to watch it. You know?
That's the video that's in my inbox with you in a gimp suit. Is it called?
You know, I was going to watch my fucking YouTube channel. You know, you watched it and saw that shit. I was like, oh, God damn it.
Is that the video I have with you in the gimp suit?
Yeah, that's it.
With the snooker ball in your mouth.
I don't know where you got that one from, but yeah, that's it.
Hugh has videos of everything.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that was a painful night. What up, Franco? How you doing, buddy?
Why did you get arrested?
Oh, this fucking bullshit cop. Fucking, he was just looking to write a ticket, man. He pulled me over at a stop sign. He said, "Oh, you should have waited an extra 2 to 3 seconds." And I was like, there was no one on either fucking side. It was fucking like 9 o'clock at night, fucking pitch black, dude. There's no cars for miles, dude. And I pulled up, fucking stopped, looked both ways, and went. And he's like, "Dude, you should have waited longer." I was like, he was just looking to write me a fucking ticket, man. And then I got busted for an old fucking warrant on some fucking bullshit, dude.
Oh, so you didn't get done for the license or anything?
No, dude, he let me go for that shit, dude.
I thought you got arrested for the license. That's what I thought you got.
Nah, he let me go for all that shit. He didn't even charge me for it. But anyway, back to what we were saying.
Okay.
What were we saying last?
Underground bases.
Underground bases. That's the subject of today. So, come scoop. Yeah, you're like halfway in the camera, dude. Yeah. So it should be more like split.
I keep walking around too.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
All the cameras
dude.
Move him to the side. In that way, pictures get more subscribers.
Need to get a studio going again, Kyle. Oh, I'm going to, man. Just fucking wait, man. This shit's gonna be awesome when I do it too, dude. You know, just when I get my fucking lights up, my screen up, all that shit, dude. I can shoot with the 4K camera and everything, man. This camera shoots, what's it? Yeah, 1080p, dude. But it looks like shit on YouTube for some reason. What's
Looks
it like?
quite fine on Hangouts.
Don't get angry, but I get feeling Savannah wants to watch a movie and be alone with you. That's all. Yeah, that's all we do, man.
I monopolize all of his time, and he's allowed to have friends.
Perfect. Or just go around the corner to Pluto. Why go through the trouble storing them underground? Well, if you're okay, now if you're talking about like so why have bases isn't that impractical? No, see, it's not. Now, if you're going to study a planet and you're going to have if you're going to send machines there or people there, you know, to go and study this place, you would have a landing site like you did with Apollo. All right, when we landed on the fucking moon, you would have a landing site and a place where you could fucking you know, recharge stuff and unload your gear and shit like that, dude. So it could go there, unload little probes to go do their jobs, shit like that. Just a place where it doesn't have to constantly be in motion, on motion, or whatever. It can be in a place where it's gathering data from the Earth while just fucking sitting there, and you know, it makes sense to me. You know, and if they did like a holographic projection to, you know, conceal the fact that they had a doorway in a mountain, you know, that would be a lot, and to a completely natural cave or something that they just unload shit in, you know. I don't know why the fuck they go underground, they just do.
Yeah, I'd agree. You know, even when, you know, when people are talking about all this secret space stuff and that, I always say, is it practical? Is it possible? Is it financially viable? You know, it has to fit criteria, or else there's no point in saying it costs fucking $50 trillion to make if you're not getting 50 trillion back out of it.
Oh, fuck no, dude.
You know, so
and that's the problem. It's always just throwing away money, dude. You know, that's all. It's like the whole thing. So that's why no one wants to fucking do it. That's why we didn't go back to the fucking moon and shit. We were just throwing away fucking money, man. You know, you're just burning right through it. But now that we got SpaceX, that's gonna fucking change, dude. People are gonna be going to the fucking moon all the time. I mean, that's just gonna happen so fucking soon, dude. I bet you in the next 30 years, people will be going to the moon, dude.
I reckon all the governments should just turn over everything to Elon and let him run the world.
I'd vote for him. I like Elon, dude. I think the guy's smart as fuck, dude. He's trying to change the whole world, man. You know, trying to fucking make, you know, like fucking perfect cars and fucking, you know, like houses that are the fucking roof tiles or solar panels, and, you know, fucking pneumatic fucking train systems and shit, like underground trains.
Electric lorries.
Yeah, dude. He, you know, wants, you know, reusable rockets and shit. Fucking the guy's just, you know, like wants to save the world, man. He's trying to do it too, man. More power to you, Elon.
He's trying to do it on his own as well.
Fuck yeah, he don't give a fuck. That dude's bad as shit, man. He'd kick your fucking ass, man.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Oh, Susie, you out of here? All right, bye, Susie. I hope I didn't miss you. All right, bye, baby.
Later, Susie.
Susie's saying, really think Elon's going to change stuff. I think so too. You know.
Well, like he's fighting against like the oil business, that kind of thing, transport business. So you got all them fuckers who would basically be against him and all the money they make.
Oh fuck, dude, yeah, dude. Against United Launch Alliance. I mean, those guys had a fucking monopoly.
Not even on the SpaceX thing, on everything. Like
the most ridiculous prices, and we had to pay it. We didn't have a choice. We were like, oh, they're the only ones who fucking did it, you know. And they were trying to block SpaceX from being able to do it because they could charge whatever they want. And SpaceX, for the same price, it would okay. So if it costed $6 million for fucking United Launch Alliance to fucking launch something into orbit, it would only cost Elon Musk $500,000. You know, and he said he could do the same exact thing for $500,000. You know, that's how bad fucking United Launch Alliance was fucking us, dude, and fucking the government over. And they only had we only had them to go through, so they had a total monopoly over it. And they were trying to prevent SpaceX from going through it and Blue Origin, you know, thereby getting the laws changed. And of course, fucking Elon's a Republican, and he fucking paid everybody off. He went and fucking paid them all off, and they all voted for him, so he got his shit, dude. He's fucking smart like that, you know. And that's another thing, you know, when you're rich, you want to be a Republican, obviously, you know. And so he supports the Republicans, but like they got, you know, he bought his way into the fucking White House, dude. You know that? Because he wanted to fucking get shit changed. But Trump's such a fucking cocksucking moron that he just embarrassed him so bad that he scared everybody away. And every single person by his side left, and they're like, "Fuck you, dude," you know. And Elon was like, I'm done, you know. And he hung on the longest too, man. But he was fucking done.
My girlfriend thinks Trump is going to release UFO stuff.
I thought he was trying to.
You think he will?
No. She does.
I
don't.
thought he was trying
she thought he was trying to get disclosure.
You know, the thing is, he never even mentions UFOs. And I think that's because they told him, you know, this is such a big deal that you can't ever say a fucking word about it. And that's why he never mentions it. Or he'd be blabbing his fucking mouth off all the fucking time, dude. You know? Yeah. Like he was fucking Kennedy shit, you know? He's like, oh yeah, I got the Kennedy shit out, you know? Because he's like, yeah, you could talk about that shit, but UFOs are like, no, that's a hush hush, dude. You can't, you know, fucking society will fucking corrupt, you know, fucking will explode. So you can't say shit. So that's why he never mentions UFOs in anything, dude.
I reckon the Iranians keep a tab on his Twitter account just in case he
right? Just in case
nuclear launch codes or something like.
You know, they can get to it first. They have like a delayed fucking Twitter for him, you know, that like has to go through another person first, dude.
Like he's a dumb
fucking say something stupid, dude.
Kyle.
Wait. Oh, now go. Sorry, I was talking on mute. Sorry.
I was just thinking that the ETs were kind of getting sick of the governments and just like bit by bit letting the people see things, and kind of eventually it will come out, as you said. I think less than 30 years.
Oh yeah, dude. I think that fucking, you know, like people will bring it out before they do.
Exactly.
You know, government does. You know.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's gonna be fucking. You know, I think it's gonna be a regular person, like someone like me, just a regular fuck who had like a real experience, who's able to get evidence of it. And when that shit happens, when that day happens, that's gonna be it. You know, like I said, you don't have to have a million UFO videos. You just want. You know,
here's a hypothetical question for you.
And, you know, obviously it's got to be fucking better than any other one, but you know, if you get that good one, that's it. It's over with, dude.
Here's a hypothetical question. So if you see a UFO, the door opens and there's a ET standing there, you've got your moss bug near you. You're gonna blast that fucker, carry him back and say, "Here's the evidence for you."
Absolutely.
Me too.
Yeah. I'll kill him in a heartbeat, dude. You know, I will just, you know, you want to know what kind of sick fuck dissects aliens? This guy. I want to see what's inside of him, dude. I want to know how everything, dude. I would immediately want to kill him and cut him open and see what's going on in there, dude.
Yeah.
So the worst thing they could ever do is to fucking come up and like introduce themselves and like, behold, on behalf of your planet, I like, you fucking die, motherfucker.
No, I'd like to see.
No, obviously, dude, I wouldn't. But
he wants to see like the ET landing on White House lawn kind of thing,
and letting all the people see, look, we're here. This is what I look like, and fuck all you bloody
governments.
Probably have the concept of our government probably means so little to them, you know. I don't think they have any deals with aliens. I think that the government has as much evidence as like normal people have of UFOs, you know, which is sightings, which is encounters, which I believe people have probably had closer encounters than my own, you know, and that the government has had experience with this. And that's what they have. But I bet you they're going on very little information. And they probably have almost no communication, you know?
Why did you try to hide it so much?
Why hide it then? Yeah.
And they kill people that try to go out and tell us.
You know, if you have all of society break down, you know, because people freaking out, that's why you would try to hide it. You know, you guys know, like
Yeah.
in my opinion right now, like I've said in my videos before, I don't believe that it should come out right now. There are too many crazy people out there, dude.
Yeah, you're right there. Yeah.
You know, there are too many crazy people out there. You just get, I mean, it's you can't, people cannot handle it. They would fucking lose their shit, man. And
Yeah.
so you got to make these considerations.
There's a lot of crazy fuckers, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot riding on it. So it's like, hey, you know, if you know the truth, then that's fine. Then if you can do stuff and let little bits of it get out, then go ahead, let it get out like that, and let the people slowly acclimate to the idea of this being a reality. And then, you know, do it like that, like these Pentagon videos that were getting released through what's his face, you know?
Tom DeLonge.
Yeah, Tom DeLonge. You know?
Hello, girl, is it?
How cute. We say hi.
Is it a boy or a girl?
A girl.
Little girl, dude.
A girl.
Of course.
I didn't know.
You're two little girls yourself.
She's adorable, dude. Get your little butt out of here.
Beautiful. I'm telling you, Kyle, a lot on your hands there.
What was I saying? Where was I at?
About everybody knowing little bit by little bit on the Pentagon video.
Yeah, exactly. You know, with Tom DeLonge, like letting little shit out to let everybody slowly acclimate to the idea of this being a reality. And then let people just all of a sudden come to the idea on their own. But to release it out to the public like that would cause a panic immediately, you know? So it would have to come out in a series like this over time, you know? But people could accept it, but it has to come out in a certain way, you know? And I think they got an idea on how to do that, and I think they're going to try to accomplish that. And I think the president has nothing to do with it, you know?
Yeah.
I think he's got nothing to do with it. They have their own agenda that they've worked out with fucking other
Wi-Fi, so.
specialists. Oh, there we go. I put it back.
You froze there. You were
Yeah,
just-
we saw that. It was fucking froze, dude. Yeah, you were actually freezing up for a second too, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd agree. The president is only there for 4 years or 8 years, and then he's gone. You know,
Right.
And even like generals and shit like that, they can wake up one day and change their mind. So very few people in the government would know.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Like, if they are releasing it slowly, that would mean like the DeLonge stuff will take years. Will take 4 or 5 years.
That's what they were saying, and they were saying that they had another like 18 or 19 videos that they're going to put out, and they were putting these videos out like in this sequence, and they were like, I bet you they're doing it over a couple of years time. And they said, let's put out the first 2 or 3 videos,
Great.
you know, 3 videos. And now they're going to fucking wait a year or something and then put out another 3, you know, or maybe they'll put out 5 or 6 or something and do it like that. And show how they have better and better evidence and let the evidence build up, and that everybody just kind of acclimates to the idea of it being real. And then society decides that, oh yeah, you're a pariah if you believe that it's not real, you know?
Yeah.
Like you would get laughed at if you believe Santa Claus is real. Well, in this time, you'll get laughed at if you don't believe UFOs are real, you know? They'll be like, what are you, an idiot? That's like saying fucking whales don't. Dude, trust me, they're fucking down there. Just go out to the ocean and look, there are fucking whales out there, you know? And you'll get laughed at. You'll look like an idiot. You know, that's what it's gotta come to.
I want to see the bit of metal that they're supposed to have. Have you heard about this? They're supposed to have a piece of metal that you put a frequency of
alien material, so-called, you know, supposedly there's supposed to be some metal, there's supposed to be some other stuff.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, we probably won't get that shit to the end, dude, you know, but they're just gonna let out little peeps of it and shit like that. So it's coming from a government. The Pentagon had a fucking, and you think that they fucking quit this whole thing of, you know, like they had a whole section, you know, exclusively committed to researching UFOs.
Yeah.
Do you think that they just killed that whole program now?
No, of course.
No. They started a whole new program and that let this one die off, you know? And all that shit absorbed into a new fucking program. It's simple as that. And this one died off, and it can be exposed to the public and using it to fucking, you know, kind of let it out there. And then to be able to actually release stuff like this, you know, and to show them that, yeah, Okay, so you're right. We were lying. We claimed that we stopped investigating UFOs in the 1970s, when in fact, all the way up until 2018, we were investigating UFOs, and we lied that entire time. You know? So what else are they lying about? You know, but they were openly like, yeah, we did it. We lied. Okay,
Yeah,
so here
that's like the boy who cried wolf.
you know, so I bet you they got some fucking the military has had to come across incredible UFO sightings just during their flights and shit that they got great footage of. I bet you the military has some incredible UFO footage, but basically all you could derive of talking about what a species is or what's a UFO is from that piece of footage. So
Yeah.
looking at that, the scientists can't sit there and say, well, this species comes from this planet, and they know it. All they know is what they see, you know? And so that's how much information the government has to go on. Very, very little. This is why you can't come out to the public and say it, you know, because the public will want answers that you can't give them. You know, people ask me stuff about UFOs and aliens all the time. I'm like, I don't fucking know. I know exactly, even though I've had insane close contacts with UFOs and they fucking followed me around, man. I don't know what they are.
You know what you saw. Yeah.
I just know what I seen, you know. I don't know anything else, man. I know other experiences that I had around them and what it did to me, but other than that, that's all I fucking know. And so I bet you the military, that's as much information as they have, is just having a ton of sightings and shit. And maybe they can put together, maybe they can classify, well, these two seem to always appear together, so they might have some kind of relations. They seem to be made out of the same material. They seem to have the same kind of lighting effects and shit like that. They seem to have the same kind of aeronautic abilities, shit like that. And maybe they can group them together in different groups like that. But they probably have, you know, very, very little information, you know?
Like, my thing was, I thought when they start releasing stuff, it was going to be stuff that was irrelevant anymore. It doesn't mean shit. They've already moved on to something different.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. So you get the old news, basically.
You know? And so I bet you they're just going to be releasing videos like that and shit like that. It's going to come out and just show us how fucking awesome of, you know, footage that they have of fucking vehicles where you say, this is all we know about it. This is why it's scary, because we can tell people, yes, it exists, but what is it? We don't know. Can it hurt us? We don't know. All we know is look what it can do. This is what it looks like. This is what color it is. This is how it flashes. This is how it flies. This is all we know. We don't know what inside it, what it wants, anything like that. What it can do, you know, it fucking is scared the shit out of people, man.
Okay, I'm gonna bail. It's 3:15 in the morning.
What up, Sean? Everybody?
Dude, it's 4 here, so don't be a pussy.
Yeah, motherfucker.
You don't
Are
have
you getting out of here?
I don't what?
You don't have children. I do.
Yeah, motherfucker.
That's true.
You are a child, Raphael.
4 hours time, my kids are gonna be running around screaming like lunatics.
Killing children.
24 is the child number, I
Bronco
guess.
saying it's from the bottom half of a crash in the western United States in the 1947. In the year 1947, DeLong says the first public demonstration is coming soon. When you hit it with EM, it floats. What?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
You are gay. Are you 6? George can't stand ya. Oh, George can't stand ya. Oh, man. I don't know. Did you want to kiss my ass or suck my dick, George? UFO truth.
Tell them I'll take a free blow, man.
Or else they would have already. Well, yeah, you know. Sean saying new girlfriend is a dime, Kyle. Word. Thank you, brother. Word. Okay. Where's all the fucking moderators at?
Oh, here, lad. Shit.
Oh, that's because you're fucking on here, dude.
Yeah. Hold on. How are you, gay? George.
Give him
Sorry.
out like
Bro.
here we go.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm like, where the fucking moderators at? You're both on here, dude. That's probably why you're moderators, dude.
What are the moderators on here? Smooth was there a minute ago.
Oh yeah. Oh, fucking. Hang on.
Jay was on full screen.
Yeah. Let me just here. Hang on. There you go, buddy.
so great having the power.
I handed the power back to Sean. You know, just because we're on here bullshitting, you know, like we're gonna get cut up in conversations. You two are both mods. Or no, Raphael's not a mod, but you're a mod. But we'll be sitting here bullshitting, and one of you pay attention to that. So Sean's on there, so if I can just make him a mod. And here, buddy.
Do you know that it took me a couple of weeks to figure out that was Sean Maguire backwards?
Are you serious, dude?
I swear to God, I hadn't
recognized his thumbnail.
No.
Like, I reckon when I first seen it, I was like, oh, it's Sean. It's his fucking same thumbnail, but he had his name just reversed. It took me about a fucking minute to realize it was Sean back.
I don't pay attention to that kind of shit.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? So, either way, I got to bounce out.
All right, buddy. Thanks
for you later.
All right, Jason.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later, love.
Bye, Kyle. Bye, Savannah.
All right, bye, Jason.
Where's my lighter?
Oh no.
Rob, dropped your lighter. I know I'm dying to smoke. I'm actually fucking. I think I'm ready to fucking get off here, dude. What up, Dominic? How you doing, buddy? Dominic saying you both look cute tonight. Hi, chat. Awesome. Thank you. Don't we just look fucking lovely? We do, huh? Well, milk will happen every day, Sean, bro. Yeah. Who was getting kicked? I don't know. Fucking Sean was saying kick this guy out. I forget what he was saying, but whatever. You know, I fucking, you know, like Sean was reading it, so whatever it was, I'm sure it was worth it for him to get kicked out. So I just kicked him out. Hey, he said something stupid, like fucking you're gay or something dumb. I don't know. He was a dumbass. But now, since Sean's on there, he can fucking mod and kick whoever the fuck he wants out. Dude, did we miss that bong toke? Did you just hit that bong?
Yeah.
We totally missed it, dude. We had it on us. That sucks. Oh, well. Oh, you know what, dude? I gotta get off here anyway, because I gotta hit up Snooch, man. So
yeah, it's almost 4:20 a.m. here. Gotta
right. Oh, that's it, man. All right. So, all right, Raphael, Jason, thanks for coming and joining me tonight on Google Hangouts on YouTube Live, and discussing underground alien bases. And Savannah, thanks for coming in and joining in. Thank you, baby. And of course, I want to thank everyone who came: Sean, Rob, Valkyrie, UFO Truth. Oh yeah, Franco, Zombie Brainstorm, everybody, dude. I mean, it's for Bobby Cash, everybody. I want to try to say what's up to. I can't get you all, but Luke, Augustine, all you guys, man. Thank you for coming and joining me today. I will be back doing my normal things where I will do a live every day, and I'll be uploading my videos. I'm gonna do a test video with Raphael's video tonight of the upload to see how that works. But
looking forward to it.
That works good. Everything's golden after that. So I'll be good to go. Make sure you go and get the UFO Proof app at the Google Play Store. Also, if you want to pick up any UFO Proof merchandise, you can go through the app to score my merchandise. There's also a link in the description to Teespring. Go and pick up fucking UFO Proof sweater, hoodie, fucking hats, all that good shit. And if you want any equipment for hunting UFOs or doing YouTube videos, make sure you go and check out the UFO Proof warehouse at Amazon.
You're lagging.
.com. Shit is fucking on that site, so go pick some shit up. And also you can help support UFO Proof by donating to PayPal. There's a donate button on the app on Google Play Store. There's also a link in the description. So fucking go and give me money. Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking right, rock and roll, man. But thanks for joining you guys, and I will see you guys next time. All right, UFO Proof out. All right, love you guys.